Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sean Cromwell, creator of Smack in the Head, the anime series. Hopefully, coming soon. Yeah, this is the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
What is Shakari? Why do I remember that?
You're not going to try and remember?
No.
You just want me to tell you?
I have no energy.
Planet at the center of the galaxy for
right.
Star Trek
5.
When they meet God.
Right. But technically not, because it was
Not
all jam.
really. It's just an alien.
Yeah. Why does God need a starship? Are you watching Star Trek again or something?
I was watching Best of Both Worlds, part 1 and 2, and the Admiral Henson in there plays God in Star Trek 5.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Well, now you do.
What's his name?
That I could not tell you.
Oh,
if I saw it, I could tell you. I could pick it out from like the list if I needed to.
Yeah.
Like Al.
Al?
No, something. I don't know, man.
The
I've
actor?
been looking at so many names.
Hmm.
Is that the name you want? Or
Sure. Why not?
He played God and he played Admiral Henson. What more do you want?
Oh.
Exactly.
Chicken sandwich would be good.
Chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich.
I'm over chicken right now.
What?
But I'm over.
Well, I wasn't offering you any.
Well, there's your problem.
Your problem.
I don't know if that's my problem or somebody's problem. Anyways, how you been? What are you doing? Drawing, coloring?
Coloring.
I
got sick of there not being enough stuff to look at or read of my universe, so I pulled this out to try and finish coloring it.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Where you at?
Making comics is infuriating. It takes so effing long to do anything.
I'm sorry.
Considering making it all, just becoming a novelist and doing illustrations on the side pages.
Yeah, I mean, I think that just goes for anything.
What?
Everything takes time. Nothing is instantaneous.
Well, it should be. Which is what every AI artist is thinking.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
They're not real.
Nothing is real, man. This is all a simulation.
No doubt.
We're some kid's failed science experiment that's like been festering in the dumpster.
Sounds so poetic when you say it. Yeah, well.
Anyways.
Yeah. That's new.
Yep.
What did we watch?
Not much. Went up to North Carolina for some work training.
How's that?
Freaking
cold.
Yeah, the first few days it was bitter. It was biting cold, like in the teens.
Last night,
then it started warming up.
Last night I was outside and my nose was hurting from the cold.
Yeah, that happens. I hate it when that happens. But I learned how to dress in layers when I was in Alaska, so I had thermals, I had pants on, I had 2 pairs of socks that I was wearing. I had some gloves, scarf.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yeah, so I was prepared for it. It wasn't that cold. It was just, it would get into my bones and I couldn't get my core temperature back up.
Yep. It was 19 this morning.
Yeah, screw that.
Yeah, screw that.
It was 36 when I woke up this morning.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was pretty cold.
For Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for January. Used to being like shorts and t-shirt the whole time.
Mm.
Now I gotta start like digging my like north and like my thermals.
Do you still have all that stuff?
Yeah, because you never know when you're gonna go up
I
north.
do not. We moved here and we're like, we're gonna have to go buy clothes or something.
No, I kept all my stuff. I can survive like -50, I think, if I needed to.
-15.
Yeah.
Why would you need to?
-34 is the coldest I've gotten to. So, why not?
Mm-hmm. Survival mode. I get it. Prepper.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I'm not like a crazy prepper, but I am a prepper.
My wife has started to become as such. She's getting stuff to leave in the car, and I'm like, "This is great as long as we still nothing happens to the car."
Yeah.
And she was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "Oh, tornado," and it goes.
I don't think you guys got so much tornadoes there. It's going to be hurricanes.
We get tornado warnings. Yeah.
Warnings.
Yeah, usually if I'm home during that,
yeah, I guess everywhere gets tornadoes.
Like the alert goes off, and then it's like take shelter indoors or in an inner room. I ain't got no inner room. I got a bathroom, and usually I just go to the living room and start playing video games and look out the window and wait for death.
Yeah, I mean, what floor are you on? Top floor?
2.
Is there a floor above you?
Yes, unfortunately.
Then that is your inner room. Your whole apartment. Just stay away from the window.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, the inner room is the bathroom.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're in the inner. You're sandwiched between the two, and then you just have to stay away from the window. You're good.
Whatever. If it happens, it happens. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Hold on. Or run really fast in the opposite direction of the tornado
to destabilize it. Yes, I win. That's the problem. No one ever tries that. They're always like, "Oh God, it's a tornado." It's like nobody thinks, "Oh wait, hey, I should run in the opposite direction."
Yeah.
All
the
this
kid
damage
loves
we could have avoided.
Tornado YouTube videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he loves the tornadoes for some reason.
Awful.
I mean, I do too. It's great to watch that stuff.
Yeah, no,
Can
never
watch
liked
it.
them.
I don't know. I've always loved storms like that, like big hurricanes and tornado storms.
I don't have those.
I mean, it's not like cool to go through it, but it's just cool, fun. It's calming.
Calming.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sounds like what a psychopath would say. It's probably like Pirates of the Caribbean, one of those later ones where he's like standing on a cliff and he's like, those people that are that urge that people get suddenly to jump? I don't have that. Like, yeah, me neither.
I want to fly. I have the urge to fly, not jump per se, but just to fly. If that makes any sense.
I don't know. That would require jumping.
Right, but it's not the falling or like just. It's not like a suicidal thought. It's more of a I want to soar.
It's the sudden stop.
Yeah, that's what it is. It'd be great if you didn't have to hit.
Well, sure, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. What did we watch? I can't think of anything we watched this week.
While I was up in training, I finished the first season of True Detective with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson.
Mm-hmm. And what's her face?
Who's what's her face?
No, Hottie Boobalati. I forget her name. Anyway.
So I didn't know how this series was, and it came out in like 2014. So, So the first season's about these two cast, Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson.
Daddario.
Second season,
Alexandria Daddario. That's her name.
Okay. And then the next season has completely different characters on the other side of the country.
Yeah, I heard that one wasn't as good. But
it's got Tyler Hitch. It's got all Marvel characters, I think. Tyler Hitch as who played Gambit.
Not good.
Not Natalie Portman, but the other one, Rachel McAdams.
I would not associate those two, but okay.
She played in the Doctor Strange movies. And then who's the other one? Oh, Colin Farrell, Bullseye.
Yeah. Been wanting to watch the director's Daredevil.
Ben Affleck one?
Yeah.
I remember it was okay.
It was pretty okay. Right?
Well, I mean, it wasn't one of the greatest. It would have been better if it was like they added a lot of extra stuff, like extended the fight scenes more or whatnot, and just instead of having, longer cuts of him talking and doing a more dramatic.
Oh, so you're saying it sucks. Okay.
Into it.
Your story's changing.
Yeah, pretty much. It's okay. It extends the story. Anything that expands on the story, I'm okay with. I don't. But like Spider-Man 2.5 or 0.1, whatever
there was another one.
It's like the director's cut, but they extended the fight scenes. They extended certain scenes that should have been in the first place and made the movie 10 times better. Not that it was bad to begin with, other than throwing the sun into the Hudson.
Everyone's like, that movie's the best movie. And I'm like, there's a proto-sun in the Hudson.
Yeah.
They flash fried New York's water supply.
Yeah. I know. They drowned the sun. I get it.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
That
whole movie, man, it was like building up, and I was like, man, this is going to be so awesome if they can pull this off. Nope, didn't do it.
I mean, for a comic book movie, it's comic book science. It was cheesy.
You send it backwards from whence it came. You don't drop it into the Hudson.
I know.
So dumb.
Trust me, I get it.
Such a dumb ending.
He had the power of the sun in the palm of his hand. It's great.
I loved it.
I've seen worse.
Oh yeah. Anything?
I can't say that. There's been
7 years. Yeah.
Even before that, there was worse.
Yeah, sure.
Incredible Hulk falling out of a helicopter and dying.
Yeah, that was a TV movie. Yeah. Spoiler. Not my favorite. I remember watching that as a kid. Probably turned it on late, and that might have actually been the scene that I turned it on at, and I was like, what is happening? Is he dead? How is he dead?
I remember Daredevil being in it, and Thor.
Yeah, I like that one. You fight well when you're a troll.
Yeah. It was good stuff.
But that always had the skinny guy that would transform into him, and I was like, what?
Well, back in the 80s, that's what they had in the comic book. It was Donald Blake, and he had to snap his cane onto the ground, and he would transform into the wrestling, muscle-bound Thor.
Weird.
It was all part of the stick his dad put on him, as it wasn't just whoever can lift a hammer gets the power of Thor. It was he had to live the life of a human to understand humanity. He couldn't just live among them. He had to be immortal.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's just deeper storytelling and more of a give him a secret identity. Because secret identities were a thing back then,
Sure.
Not anymore.
No, everybody keeps taking off their freaking masks and calling each other by names and stuff.
I blame the movies for that because they always had to show the actor's face. They can't have them wearing their mask the whole time.
Yeah.
When they're in costume and not take it off until they're out of costume.
Stupid actors. Actors are a-holes.
Yeah.
That's like another, I was never really totally thrilled with The Mandalorian, but then they kept taking Pedro's helmet off, and I'm like, you're
I think they took it off twice.
Defeating the entire purpose of making this show. Because I thought the purpose of the show was to make a Boba Fett that, like, or a character like Boba Fett before George ruined it. And then he just kept taking off his helmet.
He took it off twice.
You should have never seen his face. We should have never seen Boba Fett's face.
I agree with the Boba Fett one. The Mandalorian one, what they turned it into, yeah. It's ridiculous. What? The religion of it. Of them having like different sects and it being like
they did with them and the Clone Wars and everything.
Oh yeah, though I prefer my Mandalorians from the EU.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the true Mandalorians.
I prefer everything from the EU.
Oh god, yeah. I don't think there's anything in the Disney's version that I've liked at all.
Well, all their stuff is a cheap, crappy version of EU stuff.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like, I wanted to do a video that was just side-by-side comparisons of everything they've ripped off since the very beginning, but then I was like, oh, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, you'll get views. People care, but I mean...
I don't know if they do.
How do you even care? That's the thing, because I really don't.
That's part of it.
There's nothing that's going to come out for Star Wars that I'm going to be thrilled for or dying to see.
No, it will never be the same.
But True Detective, that was intense. Pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Loved it. Great series. Started season 2.
Yeah.
Watched episode 1. And just haven't. That was the other night. Last night I fell asleep super early.
Yeah.
Like 7 or 8 o'clock.
Jeez, Grandpa.
I know. And so I woke up at 4. I was like, oh, well, that's why I don't go to bed early.
Yeah. Well, time to wake the kid up.
No.
No.
That was nice. Started watching Forged in Fire.
I've heard
blacksmith making swords and shit.
Yeah, I've heard of it because I had to work on it.
It's fun. It's pretty neat.
It's fine for what it is for the first 4 episodes, and then...
Oh, yeah, you can't. There's no way to binge watch it. And then... But it's neat. It makes me want to
make a sword. Yeah.
Make some knives.
Yeah. Punch a kid. I don't know.
Hunt a kid?
Whatever.
Whatever
you say. I agree.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They did another show after that. It was what's it called? Forged in Fire. Anyway, same some of the same people from the Forge one take their knives and it's like a competition, and they have to like hack through things and what's it called? Fire's been off show. Knife or Death, and it's hosted by Goldberg.
Gotcha.
And he's a commentator. And it's a bit ridiculous. It's like a bunch of nerds taking their knife through an obstacle course to cut through the stuff. This guy, he's like, I gotta check your blade and make sure it'll cut and go through and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I like about what they do with that. Within that that one. Oh man.
Yeah, but this is the person brings their knife and then they walk through the course hacking at different things and
okay.
There you go. Pachow.
Oh, neat. I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah. Oh, when you run out of episodes of that other one.
Oh, yeah, that's one of the... I think it's ongoing. I don't think it can run out.
I'm kidding.
Check out this cover. Sparkly.
I love it. Fan-freaking-tastic.
Ramada Jr.
Nice. What issue?
Amazing Spider-Man 25. I don't know what the legacy issue is. but it's from 01. Volume 2, number 25.
And it's Amazing Spider-Man?
So it would be after the 400, because they went back to, I think this is, I don't know when this one would have been after.
They renumbered?
They renumbered. And I'm trying to remember why. Maybe it was after the Clone Saga finally ended.
Oh.
They may have renumbered there.
When did that end?
Well, I mean, so it finally did end, and then Ben took over as Peter because he was the real Peter Parker.
Spider-Man, yeah, right.
And so that went on for a while, and I think they renumbered there. They started it over there. And then they brought it back, I believe. And then when they brought Peter back, they renumbered again. To make
for
it,
heaven's sakes.
Maybe, because that was only volume 2, so maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to look up the timeline.
All right, then. Oh, I should put up a banner. Yeah, not that one. Buy stickers. No one buys stickers. I take down the whole shop. What else?
I really hate captchas. I'm not a freaking robot.
Oh, well, how do I know
that? I don't know.
How do they know that?
Need to know that.
Need to know.
All right.
Bullet Robot-y?
Oh, it was released in 2000. November of 2000. Cover date is January 01.
I see. Yes. What?
I was just trying to see if it Marvel database for it. It doesn't really.
That's not going to tell you. Is it going to tell you the story?
No, I guess it. No, it gives you a little synopsis of it. I was looking at mostly dates, and it would tell me where, if it was giving me the legacy number for it. It doesn't give me the legacy. Doesn't tell me what legacy number it is. Oh wait, here you go.
Sons of jerks. All right, lost interest.
It tells you who's in it. Yeah. Whatever.
Who's in it?
A bunch of people. You know, it's a 25th anniversary. It's an anniversary issue, so it's got like
filler.
Yeah, backstories, flashbacks.
Filler issues are the worst.
Kind of. Here's the final page.
Final page. Somebody's head is invisible.
It's Peter. Norman put the goblin mask on Peter.
Interesting. Norman's back again.
Yeah, so it's after Ben died.
And
it was because Norman came back, was pissed that Ben was running around as Peter. So Norman triggered the clone disintegration in him to get Peter to put the suit back on.
Oh, and that's how we proved that he wasn't the real Peter.
Yeah, and proved that Peter was actually Peter. like he was the real one.
Terrible. I like the design of the costume for Scarlet Spider.
Oh God, yeah, it's one of my favorites. There's some cool. It's just like the Batman suits. There's some really cool Spider-Man suits out there,
and then some really stupid ones.
God, just like the Batman suits. There's some really good ones, and there's some really stupid ones.
Yeah.
Especially in the Lego Batman movie, and like
in the
they're
what?
just making fun of them in that movie.
Oh, yeah. I saw that on my shelf the other day, and I was like, it's been a long time since I've watched that.
Yeah, I watched it not too long ago. Me and the kids sat down and watched it. It not as funny the next time you see it, I guess.
Why not?
I don't know. It just wasn't that funny.
Tragic.
At least I didn't think so. You know, maybe I'm just old.
You're like, no, do not make fun of Batman.
Oh, I don't care if you make fun of Batman. That's why
Nope.
I feel
the pro
like that's
Batman
fair.
position is well known.
You can't make fun of it, then what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you say that, and it makes me just want to make fun. Ooh,
make a woo. Hold on. Solo layout. Blockbuster. Be extra safe with the X-Men. Oh, something in X-Men. What's the something?
And the X-Men, and then it's Blockbuster Video Kid Print. Special edition.
Kid Print. Kid Print? Oh yeah, Kid Print. Kid Print and the X-Men. That's amazing. I want one. What's it linked inside? Yeah, it's great.
It's like 3 pages long.
I miss when they looked like that.
There's get a free video coupon.
Keep that.
Where am I going to spend it?
You have to cut that out of the magazine?
Yes, why would I do that? I hated when they did this shit.
Oh.
It was like, I'm not cutting anything out of my comic.
If it was on the page, like the back of an actual page of the comic, I never understand that when I'm flipping through.
Yeah, like they have mazes and stuff in here.
Oh my god. I want it. I bet that sells for a lot now.
It could.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I probably won't even be able to find it. What was it? Kid Print? Oh my god, I typed Blockbuster Kid and print autofilled.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe it was a running thing.
Ooh, I really like it when they did covers like this, man.
Oh yeah, the foil covers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of all the... I'm a sucker for a good gimmick.
I started trying to come up with because I'm going to take pictures of all my comics, just the covers, and then like categorize them. I was trying to come up with there's all different kinds of freaking covers. Where's my...
Good luck with the Superman ones from the 90s.
Oh, I know.
Oh my lord, I could get it for $3.75 plus $6 shipping. Or I could get it for $45 plus $7 shipping.
Yeah, but does the $3 one have the coupons and stuff in it, or is it cut out? Okay. So I found a cutout cover.
Reading, I guess, fine cover or fine reading. What?
Right. I found I have a comic that's a cutout cover. Like you open it up and like it's got like window, like holes punched into it. It's like cut.
Like the Sabretooth one that had the glass scratches.
Yeah, there's that one. And I guess paper. Foil.
Okay.
So like that Spider-Man one, was that a shiny cover or a foil cover?
Oh, I don't know.
Exactly, because it wasn't the whole thing. And then a hologram cover.
Oh, I love hologram covers.
I wish I
still had my my random X-Men hologram stuck to the front Wolverine, like
Yeah, that's where Wolverine got his adamantium ripped out.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a whole series of them. There's Wolverine, Uncanny X-Men.
I think I had X Factor and that one. I wish I still had
I
them.
had all the holograms. I had them on cards because they were already cards to begin with.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool
from
too.
one of the series.
Actually,
I
I'd
think it was like
just
the
settle.
94.
I would settle for just the cards.
I think it was the 94 series from Flair.
Fleer?
Fleer or Flair? I think it was Flair. It was FLAIR, wasn't it? Flat Air. I don't know. I just saw it how I saw it. Hey, look, please.
Which series? These ones?
Maybe. Man. No, it wasn't those ones.
Crap is so colorful.
I think those are tops. Aren't those tops?
Oh.
I thought those were like the top ones. They were. Those came with the figures. Those are the ones that would come with the figures. Not those ones. Maybe like that Gambit one, I think it was. Along those lines.
This?
No, not that one. Up a little bit more. Like that one right there.
That's not a card.
No, it's not that Gambit either. I'm looking at it like a small thumbnail, so I'm like, I'm not seeing. Oh, let me see. Yeah, that might be the series right there.
Fleer.
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 How you doing? Want a piece of fruit?
A piece of fruit?
Yep.
You won't see a cover like this anymore.
Wow. What year was that?
March of 03, so probably December of 02 or beginning of the year of that year.
They were that far behind?
Yeah, it's usually like 2 or 3 months.
Huh.
Because they said that one was January 01, but it came out in November of 2000. They always put them up that far ahead.
I bet. You bet yours.
No, sir, I don't like it. This was a good series. I liked Sins of the Youth.
Never saw it. It's upside down.
Where they
weird
magicked all the adults into teens.
Oh.
And all the teens into adults.
It was Freaky Friday.
Yeah, it was fun.
Remember when comics were fun?
Yeah, exactly. Now, not so much.
Not really.
Yeah.
I mostly just read Conan.
Ooh, one of my favorite covers.
I lost it. Hold on. And this is my beady fist. What the hell's he doing? Is he metal?
No, he went into the sun to get supercharged.
Oh. So it's
if I remember correctly.
Energy on his skin?
Yeah.
Remember how he went like veins.
Remember how he went electrical?
Yeah, it's sort of. Never read
kind of the same thing, but instead of going electrical, he just poured the power and kept it inside of him. Instead of turning electrical, he just used it as solar energy and punched somebody, I think. Yeah, I think he just did it to punch somebody in the face.
As you do.
Like when he did the whole Star Trek whip around the sun, but instead of going around it, he went through it, come out the other side, and momentum power.
Weird.
It was our worlds at war. I was like, war world. It's like 3 worlds fighting.
He
Apocalypse, War World, and Earth all like in the same place.
Man.
Fighting like some weird thing. Oh yeah, and there was like a female Superwoman electrical.
We're gonna
I
get
don't even remember who
anything.
that was.
Oh yeah, she's hot. You don't know who that was?
Yeah, it was Lois Lane or her sister.
Huh.
Oh no, it was a completely different person.
Or a completely different person.
Okay. So yeah, she that's what it was.
I don't believe
She
you.
went inside of him. She went inside of him. She went inside of him.
That sounds dirty. Oh gosh. So low layout. Arg.
And then the next 2 pages, 3 pages. Boom!
Weird.
I'm thinking of a completely different. He does fly into the sun to get solar charge. And then this one he does go to get punched. He punches this thing in the face.
As you do.
Or in the chest.
Or the face and the chest. That's a dark side.
A dark side.
Aren't there multiple forms?
There's multiples of everything, isn't there?
I don't know. You're the one who wanted to talk about multiverses.
Yeah.
Lost interest.
And I completely forgot everything that I wanted to say.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, I'll remember. Let me just write it down. And then I never wrote it down.
Oh. Well, there you are then. There's your problem.
I'm still working on it.
Okay.
So eventually.
It really is a world-class show we run here.
Yes. Here you go. Star Wars Tales, when Star Wars Tales was good.
Yeah, they're talking about I don't know what form it would be in. I heard a rumor they're talking about doing a what if Star Wars, and I was like, that's called Disney Star Wars because this isn't real.
Oh, they already did that though. They did it in the
What
comics.
if everybody was a loser? Well, that's Disney
That's where
Star
you got
Wars.
that white Vader. Like, what if Vader survived and Luke didn't? And
Star Wars Infinities. It was good.
Yeah, that's it.
It was fun. Yeah.
I thought, I think I heard the same thing when I heard they were doing What If, and I was like, you mean Infinities?
Yeah. Well, they have no original ideas. They never did. Rogue One is just freaking Kyle Katarn's whole thing with a whitewashed character for Jan Ors, and and a Latino guy that replaces Kyle Katarn.
Yep, pretty much. It's a good one.
Yeah. I think that's the one with the robot legs, isn't it? Or no,
this is the one.
Vader stabs himself.
Yeah.
To kill him. He's like, what do you hate more? Or what do you hate so much that would cause you to do that? Or something. And he's like, myself.
Yeah.
Melodramatic, Annie.
No, not Anakin. Anakin would never be dramatic.
Melodramatic.
Well, that's all Anakin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Electric eel.
Oh, gosh. Oh, man.
I'm just going to leave you on screen. Oh, yeah, I love when they did stuff like that.
It's falling apart.
That's what I was going to ask.
It just, like, disintegrated in my hand.
I love lenticular stuff so much, but I know that it goes to crap. They need a better quality plastic.
Yeah.
Neat. Quick, slab it before it loses even more value.
Ah, man. That sucks.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do, eh?
Hey. Yeah, put it in some plastic here. Put it in plastic. Put plastic inside of plastic. With all the other plastic.
A home is a place where you keep your stuff while you go out and get more stuff. Pardon?
Why are you leading it on me?
Because you keep showing shit.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's good.
Yeah. Accurate, Sean. Accurate.
The good stuff.
The good stuff? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. The used bookstore that we used to like to go to, in Burbank, the Iliad, they had the hardcover when they were doing like I don't know, it was like a 30th anniversary, 20, 40, I don't know, some anniversary of the comics and Star Wars and stuff, and they put them in these black hardcovers. They had that one there, and I really wanted it, but they were trying to sell it for $80. And I was like, I'm good.
The whole thing, like the whole graphic novel itself?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just like maybe 6 issues, their wedding. And yeah, because
4 issues.
4? I was going to say 4, and I didn't think that was right.
Well, the first issue just has Union 1, and then number 2 has 2 of 4. And yeah.
So, yeah, I always wanted to get that one, but I never did. But I did get the Crimson Empire in the hardcover.
Okay. Yeah,
still never read it.
1 of 6, 2 of 6, 3 of 6.
What are you looking at?
I'm sure the other one. I have 3 of Crimson Empire right here.
Oh. Or is it Crimson Empire 1 or 2? Because they did
this is 1. Yeah, I only have 1 through 3 right here. I'm sure the rest of my Star Wars are in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I guess wages. You. And I think this is the.
Yeah, that's a follow-up. It's like a one
Crimson Empire. Yeah.
I have that. I have not read it because I never read Crimson Empire.
It was just okay. And there was this one shot.
I don't know that I have that. I remember that art. I don't think I have that.
I liked the Dark Horse Star Wars. They were doing good stuff.
Yeah, they eventually tried to reboot.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, you should not do that. And then shortly later, they lost everything.
Hey, a poster.
Because Disney bought every.
Oh, wow. World War Hulk was 07?
Yeah, man. Yep. Feeling old yet?
Oh, I've been feeling old.
Yeah, me too. Need to stop everything. Stop eating, stop drinking, stop everything.
Yeah, just stop everything. There's no reason to do anything anymore. Oh, yeah. That Green Lantern vs. Aliens.
That's weird. I never knew that they did that. I knew about Batman and Superman. I guess.
Yeah, they did a Green Lantern one. It starts off with Hal, and then they went into Kyle.
How does that make any sense?
It was a flashback for season or for the first issue.
I mean, how does having them fight aliens make any sense?
Oh, I don't know. It was just a crossover. Let's make money. Obviously, I mean, come on.
Like the Alien
I wanted to see
Superman
that
one,
shit.
I was like, okay, I kind of buy it because he's on a planet with like a red sun or something, and he has no powers. Okay, fine. But like, this Green Lantern's battery just run out, and he just happens to be.
Oh, yeah.
there.
It only lasts 24 hours.
Madness.
Per se. Kyle's goes a little bit longer.
Madness. Oh well.
Yeah.
Predator's still one of my favorite Batman villains.
Oh, can you even see that? Nope.
What? She's green.
That's good.
Wait, go back. Go back. Looks good with the your background.
It's Red She-Hulk.
The kid's supposed to be there. Make a cover that does that.
That would be amazing. I'm sure it'll happen.
I don't know. Yeah.
I've got to get new long boxes. These things are falling apart.
Hey, when that happens.
I know.
Yeah, well, this is the show.
World War III. There's the other one.
The other World War? I knew I left it around here somewhere.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Green Lantern Zero.
Shouldn't call them names.
I know. I can't help it. I can't help it.
I couldn't help it. It just popped in there. Looking forward to any movies this year?
Dune.
Yes.
Dune.
That's like in November, isn't it? Kind of
no, March now.
They moved it up.
March. Yeah.
Good. It'd be stupid to make everyone.
I think it's March now.
Fine, I'll look it up.
Hey, does this have it?
Nope. The answer is no, sir.
No, sir. I don't like it.
I'll look it up. March 1st. Moved it up. Supposed to come out last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to come out in November. And then they said, nope, we're going to make it November of next year. Ha ha ha. And everybody was like,
what the
hell? Here. Or this is what Drax used to look like before he got turned into whatever he got turned into by Disney. Well, never mind.
Drax? He was green?
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of is green in the movies, but it's like a pale green or a jet green.
Was that comic Warlord?
Warlock and the Infinity Watch. They were in charge of holding on to the Infinity Stones after Thanos lost them during the Infinity Gauntlet War Zone thing.
Oh. Really? That's... He looks doofy.
No, he was crazy looking. I love this cover.
Hold on. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Leaps into the air. Screen.
I'm sure you'll get your 40 Superman when his copyright runs out, and anybody can make movies about the 40s Superman.
But why would you want to? That's the thing about Steamboat Willie. I was like, unless you're gonna just re-release that original cartoon or make something new, why do you care? Who cares?
Exactly.
Why don't you just make something new? My video did well for my channel, though, the drawing of him.
Oh yeah.
As far as drawing videos go.
Well, that's good.
They're supposed to release another one. I love her. Oh, God! Wrong button.
Kicked me out for it, huh?
Yeah. Shoot. Oh, stop screen. That's why it's not working. Oh, okay. Turn it around. Thank you. Gonna end up getting demonetized when we're not even monetized.
There's that one. Betty Page.
Eat.
I liked
Well,
I liked
the
her.
back is all green.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. Bud Root needs to release an omnibus of Cave Woman.
Oh, I know.
But not anytime soon, because I don't have a job.
Want it to come out next week.
Yeah, probably.
And then limited time only.
Yep, exactly. That's how the world do.
Mm-hmm.
Sean is
That's how it do, boy.
tired. Window. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think.
Trying to think.
Yes. There's a few other movies I'm looking forward to. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Oof. And that would be
Ghostbusters.
I have a list.
Oh, I have a list
It's
too.
not up there. Like I am not too excited to see this Ghostbusters movie.
Well, I'm. It's like an excuse to just see something.
Yeah. I mean, it's on my list, I think, but it's not like I could wait till streaming. I'm not going to the theater to see that. That's for sure.
All right, what's your list?
I'm looking for it.
Ah, son of a. All right, I'll tell you mine. Dune, Ghostbusters, maybe Deadpool.
Yep.
Apparently, there's a new Alien movie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There we go.
Beetlejuice 2. There's an animated Lord of the Rings I would watch, and then Sonic 3, and that's it.
The Beekeeper looks good. Jason
Yeah,
Statham.
I saw that trailer. Sorry, I guess. I've heard it's decent. I don't know. I've only heard one person say they saw it.
Yeah, and pretty much what you said. Madam Web looks all right. I'm not going to go to the theater to see it.
Definitely not. I still haven't seen Venom or Venom 2.
I watched those. They're both great.
Oh, yeah.
They're fun. That's Tom Hardy does a fantastic job playing Eddie Brock.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure he wore the same clothes the whole time. I mean, they start off nice and then just get progressively worse the whole movie, kind of like a Die Hard.
Gross.
That's just great. It's fun. You kind of have to disassociate Venom from Spider-Man completely.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep making villain movies.
Yeah. I hope that they
crossover.
I hope that Sony doesn't let Marvel let Disney do anything else with Spider-Man, and they just do their thing with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Spider-Man doesn't need to have other heroes and whatnot.
I've heard that Doofus Pedro Pascal is going to be Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I hate that entirely.
I don't care. They're not my hero. Like what they show on TV and the movie theaters.
Yes.
Fine. Let them do whatever they want. That's fine. I don't care. Like the true heroes and characters are in the comics.
Yes.
Like how many Fantastic Four movies have we had, including the Corman one?
3.
I mean, there you go. And then we had a cartoon. They destroyed it in that. And we've had how many cartoons? I think 2.
I don't know. I still haven't gotten through that one from the early 2000s. I actually really like that one.
What about the one from the 90s?
I saw some episodes. I think there was one in the
70s. Wasn't there one in the 70s? Trying to compete with Super Friends? Because there was Ring Thing. Ring Thing, do your thing.
Yeah, that's weird.
I know, it was a great show.
I put FF4, I get Final Fantasy.
It's F4, Fantastic Four, not FF.
You're FF. 60s had a show.
Yeah, along with the Spider-Man show.
This is the one that I still have to finish, but I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like the look. That was, I think, loosely based on the Ultimate line.
I think.
And then was the one from the 90s, which was fun. The one from the 90s was fun, goofy, but still fun. And then, and then they changed the origins and all that stuff. It's like when they do
in the movies.
The movies, it's just whatever. I prefer the comics. It's cool to see it in action. I like to see the superpowers like in action to see how they actually work, because sometimes portraying it on ink is not as good. You can see it, how it actually moves and fluid. They can
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like, what is actually going on there?
He's missing an arm for one.
Oh yeah. Well, I know where his arm is.
Grabbing She-Hulk's butt, probably. It's like
grabbing all their butts. All his fingers are going up their butts.
And that's the show, folks.
See, Brody never asked the hard questions. He asked the stupid questions.
What's the hard question? Can his fingers stretch to everyone's butts?
Yes. From what I've seen in the comics, yes.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
And depending on which one it is all different.
Which butt?
Well, that's always different.
Folks, if you want to follow Steve, go to SJP Second Toys on the Instagram.
Wow, it's already been an hour?
It has. It's weird.
Yeah.
If you want to follow me, go to The Real Smacked in the Head on the Instagram. Check out snippets of Smacked in the Head. Just posting this guy. It's an alien cursing, even though he's talking in his own language. Makes me laugh.
Nice.
And if you want stickers, go to realseankrummelart.etsy.com. That's all I got.
That's all I got too.
Would like a chicken sandwich.
Then go get a chicken sandwich.
I'm gonna. Don't you threaten me.
Only with a good time, man. Only with a good time.
Yeah. There. Well,
all
get
right.
your multiverse thoughts in order.
Oh, I will. I'm trying to get it all written out. Make sure I don't stumble over it.
Or we could just look at comic covers again, because that's always fun for me. I don't know that anyone else wants to watch it, but
pull out covers and talk about them. Oh, I love these secret files.
Oh, I love these. Neat. What is it?
They are great. You got a couple short stories, and then they would, like, this one's about Gotham, so it's like Gotham stories, not just Batman. But yeah, and then they give you like files on everybody, like
dossiers.
Yeah, dossiers, like Batman secret files.
Where's an example?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Name, height, maybe like.
Who the hell is Sam Sarah?
I have no fucking clue. I was like, who the hell is this kid? Like a kid who grew up in Gotham City believing that the urban legend of Batman was real, and nothing shook his faith until he died. The accident that took Sam's life did not involve Arkham outpatients or supervillains. Sam's mother swerved her car to avoid a Gotham taxi, running a red light, and was broadsided by a supermarket delivery truck, doing the same. Both of Sam's parents survived, but that wasn't enough for Sam. He wanted to know why Batman failed him. No one knows what supernatural power allows Sam's spirit to inhabit the bodies of recently deceased Gotham citizens not saved by Batman, but Batman himself has nicknamed the young ghost Samsara, after the Hindu belief of reincarnation in which one's life is followed by a series of new lives and new physical body. That's not Samsara, I think, is believed is just the breath of the wind. Is what that
basic
or
ghost?
the breath, the wind of the breath of wind. Something like that. Or the wind. I don't know. Anyways, the ultimate shapeshifter, even Sam doesn't know if, when, or how he will appear next. What he does know is that he feels no physical pain, tends to occupy adult bodies capable of inflicting harm, and that he has no interest in moving on towards any kind of final rest until Batman himself can explain how the protector of Gotham City could let an 8-year-old die.
Sounds like a real drag.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus. Man, then when was this from? 2000? It's got to be around the time of 2000, April 2000. Right after No Man's Land.
A book that I always want to read, but I can never seem to find.
I think, or it's right before it.
I have
It's got to be right before it.
I think I have Road to No Man's Land, and then I can't find the rest. Oh yeah, look at that.
And nowhere near here does it say Metropolis.
Well, you'd have to zoom out a bit, right?
Well, apparently it's right up, like, that would be Metropolis right there. So, yeah, I never...
The world is 20% bigger in DC, from what I hear.
Doesn't mean that Metropolis and Gotham were twin cities.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a newer thing.
See, I always saw Metropolis being like, even if it is bigger, Metropolis would still fall around where DC, like Philadelphia, kind of how far Philadelphia is from DC, but with like a lake to a river close to the ocean. That's how I always saw it. They've changed it so many different times.
Sure.
Anyways, I guess that's an hour, folks.
Yeah.
Until
I'm
next
going to get a chicken sandwich.
Go get that chicken sandwich. Chicken.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right.
Oh, wait, I'm going to eat pizza.
All right, have fun. Save me, Doug McClure. I lost you.
Save me.
Save me, Doug McClure. Good night, everyone.
Good night.